Hi everybody, how is the sound? Is there any echo or is the sound okay? Hello everybody, thanks for joining. Sound is good? Great. Excellent. All right, let me fix a few things here. So on telescope number one, my Explorer Scientific, and it looks like a full moon out, by the way. So I'm doing narrowband. I put my mono camera back on. I was just using my color camera a few days ago, but now I've got the mono camera back on the RASA. And the Explorer Scientific is pointing at the Pac-Man Nebula. And you can see this is a single exposure, 4 minutes. Oh yeah, you knew it was the Pac-Man. Or you love the Pac-Man, right, right. But here's the problem. I think it's still smoky outside. Look at my mean readout is 2100. Ouch, that hurts. That means my data is not so great because ideally I like this to be down near the 700 range. So I'm about 3 times higher than normal. That's rough. That's rough. So if it were down in the 700 range, the Pac-Man Nebula would be coming in even more clear than it is now. So I don't know if this data will be keepable, but I thought it was worth a shot tonight. We've had smoke for so many nights in a row. Hi, everybody. And I don't have a target picked out yet. I just put my mono camera back on the RASA, and I'm going to go looking for a target right now. I'm thinking about the veil, but I'm not sure yet. Well, on this one, I actually this is my latest capture that I finished. I used an L Pro on this one. And right now, on my Explorer Scientific, I'm using astronomic narrowband filters. And on the Celestron RASA, I'm using a Baader high-speed HA filter. So my Explorer Scientific here is working, and my Celestron RASA is sort of waiting for me to pick a target. So I'm going to go in Stellarium and see what's visible. Yeah, the veil's always a good one, and it's a bright target. I remember when I first started in astrophotography, I used to think, oh, the Veil Nebula is so faint, and that's before I was using narrowband. So let's see here. See, I can't do anything in the south right now because that's where the moon is. Otherwise, I could go after all those cool, like, let's see, what else is. See, there's the moon. Where's the Lagoon Nebula? Where's the Eagle in relation to the moon? So, oh yeah, you see that? There's the Eagle, and there's the moon. There's the yeah. It's just impossible to image in the south right now. The moon is 94%. Hi everybody, if you're just joining. So let's look to the east and see what's out. The veil. The veil or the crescent. I've done the crescent recently. I've already done the crescent recently with my RASA. I don't want to do that again. But I don't think I've ever done the veil with my RASA. I don't think I have. I think I'm going to try that. NGC 6992. Let's try that. Sorry if I'm not reading I'm missing a lot of comments. Let's pick the Veil Nebula here. NGC 6992. Should I go for that one? Let's change this. I'm in the framing mosaic wizard here. Let's change the framing. So if I go this way, if I frame it here, maybe I can get a lot of extra nebulosity. What if I go 4 degrees here? Let's see what else is visible. Ooh, look at that. Should I go for... If I can frame it just like this and not have to crop, I can get Pickering's... I think that's called Pickering's triangle and this part of the nebula. What do you think? But I really... Well, there's no room for cropping. I think I'm going to try this. Create. Veil. Yeah, let's see how this is going to come out. That's exciting. I don't think I've ever captured those two together before. The veil. Okay, what I normally do, I like the setting 75-15. HA. I usually do 3-minute exposures for this one. And we'll just go 105, whatever. Let's go back to this for a second. How high was this in the sky right now? 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, yeah, I think it's visible. All right. So the ADU is coming down, but I mean it's sort of a mixture of I'm still imaging too low and the skies have still some kind of smoke in them. So I bet in about an hour it's gonna start looking really good on the Pac-Man. Let's run this. This is exciting. I've never done this pair before. Oops. Let's see if my mount... There goes the RASA. Okay, moving to target. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen. I'm missing a lot of comments here. All right, it found a match pretty quickly. If you're not familiar with this process, this is plate solving, and it will center my scope right on the target. Oh, we can even see it during plate solving. Yeah, perfect. There's that one part, and there's the other. Imagine how this is going to look with a 3-minute exposure. Look how much the plate solving already revealed of that nebula. I threaded on my camera really tight, so hopefully nothing comes loose. You're not supposed to go overly tight when you thread on that camera to the RASA, but I kind of do. Hey, Ollie's here. Hi, everybody. Interstellar Traveler. Yeah. This is live in Michigan. I'm borrowing. These are borrowed glasses. These aren't mine. Can you rotate the camera on the RASA? Yeah, you can rotate it. And right now, it was sort of dumb luck the way the framing was. This is exactly how I would have wanted it framed for this target. That was just dumb luck. But I could have changed it. Yeah, these aren't my glasses. I would have much cooler glasses if I need to make... I'm procrastinating. I haven't made an eye appointment yet. But I can see from far, but I'm starting to have trouble reading small writing on my iPad. If space travel is commercialized, what is the first place you will go? The first place I will go? I like my feet on planet Earth. You know, I hate to say it, but man, those rockets, there's... You know one of them is bound to fail at some point. I hate to say that, and I'd be afraid I'd be on the wrong ship. So I don't want to go anywhere. I like my feet grounded right here where I am. How about you guys? I mean, I think Jeff Bezos and Branson, I think these guys are very brave to go up on their own rockets. They built the rocket, their companies built the rockets, and they went up. So that's brave. I think it is. Yeah, I'm using Sequence Generator Pro, waiting. What, is it still waiting for the auto guider to start? Oh my gosh. I was just sitting here and just waiting for the auto guider. It never started. Go already. I hate sometimes SGP fails to kick off, or sometimes PhD2 fails to kick off on time. I wasted a couple minutes just there and I didn't even notice. You know what? Now I don't trust it. I'm gonna pause this for a second because while it was wasting all that time, maybe my framing got messed up. Let's just recenter this one more time. I didn't know. Let's just center it once more. I don't know if it's shifted or not. I don't have any room to spare. Okay, done. This should have started automatically. That's why you still can't trust software. Andromeda Galaxy. Yeah, you need to travel at the speed of light and stop time. You and me both, Chuck. Right, Rob. Yeah. Hello to the 100 people watching right now. I've got both of my rigs out. This one's going after the Veil Nebula, and the Explorer Scientific is going after the Pac-Man Nebula. Let's take a look at the Pac-Man Nebula. You see, my ADU was actually lower the last time I checked. That means there's either haze or smoke that's not letting the ADU come down. So the sky is not great right now. Because if you're imaging on a clear night, the ADU will keep coming down and down. The sky just keeps coming darker and darker as the sun sets more and more. But then again, the moon is rising. Where's the moon right? The moon is, where's the moon? Well, I think the ADU should still be going down more. There's the moon, pretty low in the sky. There's the Pac-Man Nebula. This is a 4-minute exposure. And, okay, good. I'm finally kicking this one off. Pollution is everywhere. Yep. I can't wait to see what a 3-minute exposure looks like despite not so great skies. Hi everybody, hello to the 94 people watching right now. The wind was blowing my way. When I was setting up Polemaster, I didn't feel any breeze. Are we expecting wind? That's not good. Do I have a favorite DSO? I don't have a favorite. Usually the last thing I capture is usually my favorite. It just seems fresh. Yeah, the sky is definitely still smoky, but it's getting better. Unless we get a new gust. I don't know if, yeah, you guys can see the progress. This is the progress of the first image coming through right here. 23 seconds left. Okay, we're almost ready for this first image to come through. I love the framing if I can just make sure I don't have to crop anything. Come on, let's see what we got. Oh, there it is. What do you guys think? There's I don't know if this is the east part, East Vale Nebula, and this is Pickering's Triangle. I don't know if this is east or west. I keep getting confused. I think that's a pretty solid 3-minute image. Imagine what 3 or 4 hours of data might look like. Yeah, cool. We'll stack a few of them. Um, we'll stack a few once I get a few, and we'll see how they really look. I put Deep Sky Stacker on this laptop just so I can have some fun. So I'll be able to do some stacking while I get some data in. And let's go back to this one. Oh, we don't need this anymore. Yeah, the ADU is still not coming down, so I'm not sure if I'm really going to keep this data, but it was just fun to get the telescopes out tonight. I'll have to see how this data looks when I have a really clear night. Hey, everybody. Howdy. Thanks for joining, everybody. I have, for those just joining, I have 2 telescopes in operation, my main 2 scopes. The Explorer Scientific going after Pac-Man, and the RASA going after the Vale Nebula, and there is almost a full moon at 94%. Make a video on buying telescopes for beginners. I actually have a video on buying telescopes for beginners, if you can find it. Hello, everybody. 122 people watching. Hooray! I had some peanuts. Oh, I still have some. I thought the dish was empty. Cashews, actually. Nuts, not peanuts. I didn't know I still had some left. Okay. Now I don't. Let's go back to this. Should you get the red cat? I don't know. Can anyone answer that? Or the Zenith Star? Hopefully we got some experts in there for you. Here, let's stack a couple. Let's stack the first 2 images. I don't have any darks or frames on this, so this is going to be completely without calibration frames. No offset, no dark, no flats. See, that's one thing when I switch cameras, I'm going to have to recapture all my calibration frames. I might still have my bias and my darks, but I'm going to have to recapture flats. Because I put my mono camera, I was just using my color camera, and now I put my mono camera back on here. Oh, wait. I already have a stack folder. Now we're stacking my first 2 images. Is that a new feature in this? It looks like it already, Looks like it already did a histogram for me. Let's compare this. Let's open up PixInsight for a second. Let's see if the Pac-Man Nebula, the ADU is not coming down, so that's not good. That's not good news for the the Pac-Man Nebula. Let's open this up. I want to see two. This is going to be 6. Oops. All right, so we got 6 minutes of data. Well, that's what 6 minutes of data looks like without any calibration frames. That's not bad. Hello, UK. Don't I enjoy looking through the scope more? No, not at all. I mean, the planets are really nice to see, but you're not going to see really a lot of cool things with deep sky. Oh, Easy Live Stack. I never tried the Easy. What's Easy Live Stack? Is that part of Deep Sky Stacker? Let's see how much data I've got now. I've collected 3 subs so far. Let's add another one to the mix. You get the easy scripts? Yeah, I know. That's something I don't do. That would be great to get the RGB on those stars. Let's see. So if you're just watching, I'll just go through this one more time. Where did the moon go? The moon was right here. Is it behind the tree? I guess it's behind the tree. But I've got my Explorer Scientific scope pointing at the Pac-Man Nebula, and I've got the RASA pointing at the Veil Nebula. And this is what a single exposure of the Pac-Man Nebula looks like. But the sky is not... Oh, look at the ADUs. Finally, it's going down a little bit. Hopefully, that will continue to go down as the night goes on. And there's the Veil Nebula. And let's see my weather. So it's a little bit... Okay, well, it looks pretty clear right now. So it looks like we've got a mess up here. But I don't think that's going to hit me for a while. So I think I'm going to have clear skies for a while. So I think all I'm battling right now is smoke. Shy moon, right. Yeah, the moon is 94%, but we can only see the tip of it above that tree. That looks kind of like a Christmas tree now. That would be an awesome time lapse if I could do a time lapse. Yeah, where did the moon go? Right. Which weather service? I get that question a lot. If you guys want to know the weather service I use, let me paste them in here. I use this link. I'll paste them in here. There's that one. And this one. These are the two I like to use. There's the same website, just different settings. No, the RASA definitely does not have enough power to see Pluto. I don't think so. Oh, rain and thunderstorms. Wow. Here, let's stack off 4 of these. PixInsight does live stacking now too, doesn't it? You just drop it into a folder and it automatically stacks it. I haven't tried that. Let's see how this looks. This is 6 minutes right here. And this next one will be 4 minutes or 12 minutes. Let's see how they look compared to each other. Can you see a difference already between 6 minutes on the left and 12 minutes on the right? Now imagine if I get 3 hours of data, how cool it will look. D Diver wants a shout out. There you go. Sorry, I know I missed so many comments. Yeah, the RASA is definitely wide scope. It's not one I would do planets on. Do DSS and ASI Studio. Oh, I had never tried ASI Studio. Hello to the 118 people hanging out with me. It's 11:30, probably past a lot of people's bedtimes. But these are my next 2 objects I'm capturing. I want to do the Pac-Man Nebula, which I've got here, and the Veil. And this is the latest one I finished. I put it on Instagram and Facebook. You've probably already seen that one, the Cocoon. Oh yeah, no, oh good. I'm glad you like those weather sites. They really come in handy for me. Let's see if the moon is coming back. Oops. Hey, the moon is coming back. It was hiding behind the tree. There it is at 94%. 1 p.m. there? Oh boy. The fart trail. That's what I call it. I call it the fart trail. Because it looks like it's leaving behind a trail of gas and dust. But I just say, I hear gas, I think fart. The fart trail. It's funny, when I posted my picture on Instagram, a lot of people started, hey, there's the F trail. I hope that sticks in people's mind from now on. Yep. Fartbula, right. Really cool. Long time West Coast. Oh, cool. Thank you. First time caller. Tyler and Emma, watching from Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, cool. I hope you've got clear skies there. You take good pictures from home. But have you ever... No, I have never tried to visit a dark sky place, mainly because I just don't want to bother. I don't want to pack up equipment and go somewhere. I guess I'm too old and too lazy. So you know what? So everything I do right out of my own backyard. I don't know if we can see Pluto. Is it too small to see? I know it was discovered with maybe a 6 or 8 inch telescope, I thought, but I don't know if it's in a position where we can see it. How many subs have I got so far? 5 subs so far. I think this is definitely going to be my favorite next object because I've never done these two. I don't know if this is the east or the west veil, and then I've got a Pickering's triangle here. And I'm hoping with all... Well, I only have to do HA and oxygen to get a cool picture. I'm going to stack these again. I'm keeping all of them. I don't have any calibration frames yet, so I'll do that later. So I'm just imaging right now. Sorry, my nose itches. I'm not picking my nose. Six HA. That means I've got 6 frames for HA. I like to see how they look. No. I have... Was that 6? Yeah, that's 6. Yeah. I bring them over to my other computer here. Let's get rid of that one. So 6 HA at 3 minutes each. That's 18. See, this is a little bit on the gray side. That means it's the more black your stacked images, the better your data is. So my data is not... If it's too gray, you know you've either got... You're overexposed or there's haze in the data. So I know it's not the best data. But you want your stacked image to be black. All right, that's what that looks like. Here, let's try. Should we try a little silliness? Is it only 18 hours of data? Here, let's try DBE here. It's too early to be doing a data extraction, but let's try it anyway. Here, let's just see how this looks. Ooh, not too shabby, huh? That's looking pretty dang good. It's really not that bad for without any calibration frames. You know what? You know what? I have some data. I actually have, 354 frames. That's too many. But I have, I captured 100 60 frames the other night with my color camera on the Trifid Nebula. Should we stack that data and see how it looks? I didn't even stack it yet. I forgot about it. Let's try that. Let's see. How do I clear... open... Wait. How do I clear these? I forgot. Clear. Remove from list. Open. And let's go to M20. Let's stack these. Normally I would stack in PixInsight, but let's just do this in Deep Sky Stacker. Okay, and I have the calibration frames too. Dark. Bias. These are the. This is actually captured with my color camera. Now, what do I got to do here? Settings. Wait. How do you do this for color? I don't know what setting to choose. Bilinear, adaptive. I don't know what the difference is here. Screw it. I'll just take my chances. Register. I'll just tell it keep 90% of the frames. What did it do wrong? Are not compatible? Did I? What is not compatible? They're all. Look at all the pictures are 3,000. What's not compatible? I think maybe because I was doing another one. Let's reopen this. They should have all been compatible. We're gonna stack M20. M20. Check all. Dark. Oh wait. Why do I have 60 darks? Since when do I have that many dark? I don't think that matters. Okay, cancel. Bias. Flat frames. Oh, there it goes. I think it got confused because I was using different... No. I don't think I left monoframes in there, but I think it thinks I did, even though I had cleared them all out. This is going to be fun. I want to see what this Trifid looks like. I don't think the data was great because I was pointing so low. Stack, stack, stack. So if you're just joining me, I'm capturing the Veil Nebula with one telescope, and I'm capturing Pac-Man with another. And these are the two scopes I have running right now. Hello, India. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know it's starting to get late for some people on the East Coast. It's 11:30 p.m. here. I don't know how much time I really have left to image, but let's refresh this. These clouds have disappeared, and I just hope new clouds don't form. We've got some new clouds over Lake Michigan, but I think it's going to take a while to get here. And you can see my ADU on my Explorer Scientific is 2023. Ideally, I like it to be down near 700, so I'm about almost 3 times too high, so the data could be way better than it is right now. Let's see how the progress of Deep Sky Stacker. I can't wait to see this. All right, it's registering. I'm stacking right now an object I captured a few nights ago. I haven't tried. It's only now this is 160 frames of the tripod, but these frames are only 15 seconds each. So that means it's only it'll be 40 minutes of data. So don't expect a miracle. Let's see my guiding. Guiding is 0.96. That ain't too bad. Let's see what it is on the CGX. 1.18. Could be better. I'm still pointing very low with that CGX. The Pac-Man is not very high in the sky right now. Pac-Man. Let's see, what, 10, 20. Oh, geez, it's only, it's not even 30 degrees high yet. That's too low. You really want to be a little higher to start getting good data. But hope maybe in a couple hours the data will start looking really good. Basing what values on? Where I say I want it to be 700? I say I want it to be 700 just from past experience. I know when the skies are really clear and the moon is not out, my ADU goes all the way down to about for HA, and the data looks great. So if I know from experience if it's higher than that, there's something else causing it to be higher. It could be haze, it could be smoke. So that's just what I base it on from my area, just from experience. So what will happen is there's not going to be a meridian flip for the Pac-Man because it's got 6 more hours to go, 7 more hours to go before a flip, and it'll be daylight by then. And let's see the East Vale Nebula. There'll be a meridian flip in less than 3 hours, so I'll be asleep by then. So that's when you just cross your fingers and hope the meridian flip works and that imaging resumes, because I don't stay up that late to wait for it. Let's see, Deep Sky Stacker is still registering some data. I can't wait to see how that tripod looks with only 30 to 40 minutes of data. Hopefully it'll be done in about 15 minutes or so. Hello from China. Perfect, Steve. I banged my head against the wall with that setting. Oh, did Steve give some good information here? Did I miss something? You have a 2600. See, I'm missing a lot of good comments here, so I'll have to go back and read them later. I'm glad you guys are helping each other out. Oh, okay. Thanks, Robert. Hello, Greg from Dallas. Hello to the 132 people watching. We are capturing some live data here. This is the Veil Nebula, a 3-minute exposure. I'm going to capture as many as I can while it stays clear out there. And here's the Pac-Man Nebula, and this is a 4-minute exposure, and I'll capture as many as I can on that one. And I have an last autofocus was at 10:18. I think I have my autofocus set for 2 hours. I'm not sure. Focus. Set. I have my autofocus set to go off every 2 hours. And I don't even run autofocus. I never found great settings with my Celestron focus motor. Well, someone gave me some new settings to try. I haven't tried them yet. But sometimes the focus settings I use finds a good focus, but then the next time it throws it off. So I don't know. No. No Pluto. No Pluto for me, Javier. Or Savior. I don't know how you pronounce your name. So no Pluto. No Pluto. In fact, I made a video how Pluto would only look like a star. I think it had almost 150,000 views. If you're just joining us, we're doing some stacking right now. Registering. I don't normally use Deep Sky Stacker except for a quick stack. I do all my processing and including stacking in PixInsight, but this will be fun to see how this comes out. And if you're just joining us, I've got 2 rigs running right now. Let's see if there's any history here. Let's see, camera 1. Sometimes I pick up a... Oh, that's me. Sometimes I pick up some varmints, a skunk or a rabbit. Or possums. And that's the Pac-Man. Hiding pizza, you remember that? One time I was doing a live stream and we saw a squirrel climb up my mount and hide some pizza in the mount. And that night, my surveillance picked up a raccoon climbing up the mount and stealing the pizza. Now that was funny. Right. Let's see if I can find that raccoon. I think I put it out on a video. Oh, there it is. I don't know how this will look.
Store for free. Free as a bird free. Get your business online and
but you can see that there's a raccoon was climbing up my mount. A squirrel had hidden some pizza in my mount earlier in the day. And now the raccoon. Now I never get raccoons in my backyard. So who knows? This thing must have a fantastic sense of smell that it came from wherever it normally sits or resides, and it led it all the way to my. It says, "I know there's pizza here. I know there's pizza here." It can smell it. He knows. He ain't giving up. There it is. He found it. Or she. See? What a stupid squirrel to think hiding pizza right there would have been safe. There he goes. He's got it. What a sense of smell to find that. Yeah, party time. I thought the squirrel would have come back for it. I did not expect a raccoon to come and steal it. Oh no, you hear me scratching? My leg itches. Sorry, I didn't know you could hear that. I'm itching my leg. Don't worry, I'm not scratching other areas. You see, my hearing is horrible, so I don't hear myself scratching. But you guys can hear that. No, I'm scratching under my knee. Don't worry. There's no funny business going on under the desk. That's hilarious. Let's see the deep sky stacker. Okay, at least it's gotten to the stacking. So it kept 144 of the 160 frames, and it's... I can't wait to see this triplet when it comes out. That was hilarious that you hear the scratching. Now you made me it still itches, but I'm not scratching now. You made me self-conscious. UFO. I've never found a UFO. Right now I can explain everything. I've never even been hit with that, what do they call that? Starlink by SpaceX. I've never once been hit with it. Can you believe that? And I check every single snapshot. Never been hit with it. I use an ASI224MC color camera for planetary. Oh, you got Starlink? Clinton Township. In-person tutoring? No, that's not for me. But there's a lot of people... No, I don't do that. I don't make any money off this hobby, and I usually don't meet anybody. I'm believe it or not, even though you see me online, I'm still a private person. And a lot of people always ask me, "Hey Chuck, can I come over? I'll bring some beer." I say, well, I don't know. I don't know people on the internet, so I'm not usually too inviting. It's still got to be safe, right? But there's a lot of people online who do tutoring. Your son doesn't believe in the flat earth theory. Well, that's good. Oh, you want to convert him to flat earth? I hopefully that's backwards. He doesn't believe in the flat earth. That's good. You have a UFO shot? Cosmic ray. Oh, okay. He wants to convert him to flat Earth. What are you doing here then? I'm the wrong guy. A lot of people have been abducted by UFOs, but not a single astrophotographer. Why is that? Probes. Uh-oh, demonic. Getting scary now. Let's see. Stacking is almost 114. Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited. I can't wait to see how this triplet came out with only 30 or 40 minutes of data. Right. So if you're just joining us, I've got two scopes going. I've got the Explorer Scientific going after the Pac-Man. I've got the RASA going after the Veil, and the Moon is at 94%. That's why I can't capture those cool objects in the south. That's where all the really cool ones are. The Eagle, the Omega Nebula, the Trifid, there's another one. The Eagle, the Lagoon Nebula, that's the other one. Lots of cool stuff there. Let's see. Deep Sky Stacker. Oh my gosh. Deep Sky Stacker is done. Let's see how the triplet came out. Let's see. Oh, I can already see the colors. Let's see. So, that's... I forget how much it said it stacked. 144... probably 135, who knows. And this was L Pro data. I'm not expecting a miracle here, by the way. This is with 15-second exposures and a little more than a half hour of data. Hey, how does that look? There's the Trifid. You can see the red and the blue. I don't know if I would have been able to really do much with that. I would have wanted a lot more data than just a half an hour. How bad would that look if I just did an automatic DBE? Hey, there you go. I don't care. We're just playing around. That's kind of cool, ain't it? That was an L Pro filter. I wonder if I tried to process data. You know what? It's just not. I can tell that data's not good enough for me to play around with, but it was fun to see. Yeah, it's not bad for a half an hour. Got some nice color. Got the red area, the bluer area. It's kind of cool. And that was with the ASI533 camera and an L Pro filter. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and process that one. I'm not up for that challenge. not too bad though. Kind of cool looking. Although, if I processed it, that would be a good excuse if it didn't turn out well. Well, I only had about a half hour of data. That's why it doesn't look so great. So it's nice to have an excuse in your back pocket. Oh, you'd have loved getting something like that? Oh, yeah, I know. I would have too if I'm first starting. I've never been to a dark sky. Not with my equipment, anyway. How many pictures do I have of the veil now? Let's see how many I've captured. 14. Let's stack my 14 there and see how that's looking. I use the Baader high-speed filters. They're 2-inch filters. And let's see, where is the... oops. No. Where's the veil? Oh, here it is. Veil, I've got 14 images. How much is 14 times 3? 42 minutes of data. Let's see how this looks. I'm going to keep all of them. And I don't have any calibration frames. That's okay. I'll have to create the calibration frames later. Oh, I'm scratching again. You guys can probably hear that. Just below my knee. Don't worry. There's no funny business going on. So I'm going to be staying on target all night, even though it's probably not the greatest data because I think there's still smoke in the air. Let's see this one. Okay, well, this is pretty good. The ADU is coming down nicely right now for the Pac-Man Nebula. So the data is shaping up. So maybe as the night goes on, a lot of this data will be keepable. We'll have to see. That's a single 4-minute exposure on Pac-Man. It's definitely more clear than when I started. Let's take a look at the first one. The first image. You see? Definitely, I knew there was improvement. That's the first image of Pac-Man. And now, isn't that a huge difference? This is when the ADU was all the way up as high as 2800. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. I hope everything is all right here. Hello, everybody. Yeah, short nights in the summertime, that's for sure. Okay, this finished. Let's save this. We've got 14 HA. That's 42 minutes of data. Still copying. And it's with a mono camera. Let's just do a quick ABE and see how it looks. All right. I normally don't use automatic background extraction. I do a DBE, but you can see that's how 42 minutes of data looks for the veil. Oh, you know what? I accidentally left the color option on, so we're seeing some weird stuff on there, but that's okay. That looks pretty dang cool, though, don't it? For 42 minutes. And if I can continue capturing data in HA on it the rest of the night, I think it's going to look really good. Some brightness in the middle here, but when I incorporate my calibration frames and capture flats, this is an HA filter right here. I think it's going to look pretty dang good. And the ADU is still coming down. Let's see. Okay, that is image 20. Wait, let's compare this to just if that's image 20. Let's compare it to say image 13 and see if it's improved since then. This is 13. You can see how the nebula is getting even brighter from 7 images ago. That's image 13. And that's image 20. So the sky is definitely improving. Can you see the difference there? 13 and 20. Yeah. And let's see I can see some little bit of clouds coming through here. I like the ASI533 camera. And that's what it did for the Trifid with 40 minutes of data. And this is with when there was smoke in the sky. My routine for getting flats on the RASA, I either just I put the dew shield on and put a t-shirt over the dew shield. And I either point it at a twilight sky or I put my iPad over it. Either one seems to work fine. I am in Detroit, Michigan. Oh, excuse me. I start yawning at the midnight hour. Much better than your university physics class. Glad to hear it. When is the new telescope arriving? You know, I said I was getting a red cap, and now other people are sort of putting ideas in my head about something else, and I'm starting to lean towards another direction. Excuse me. Hyperstar. Cool. I've heard that the RASA might give you a little bit flatter field, but I see people taking awesome images with your Hyperstar. I don't know if there's that big of a difference, but, you know. I'm sure you'll have a loads of fun with the Hyperstar. About the Hubble. Let's see, how much time do I got left here? I'd love to go all night, but I don't think that the weather is going to permit it. Let me check my my apps here. This app says I'm going to hit some partly cloudy skies in about 1 hour. Let's check another one here. And this app says the same thing, that I have an hour. Ollie, making some good videos. Excuse me again. Wow, sorry about the yawning. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I love doing these live streams. Let everybody watch what I go through when I capture my pictures. I have captured the ISS before. You want to see another video? I did capture it. Oh, if I can find it. Where is it? Here. You gave me 50 go. Pass this advertisement. 112,000 views. This is the International Space Station, and I've been asked if I've ever captured it through my telescope. Well, I've actually captured it many times through my 8-inch telescope, but this is my best attempt when I captured it passing in front of the moon. Shot. The ISS travels at a speed of 17,000 miles per hour, so I've slowed it down many times here. It looks like a TIE fighter. And this is what it looks like in real time. I'll have another chance capturing it when it passes in front of the sun, if the skies stay clear. Thanks for watching. Real time speed. Live stream master. You know, I wish I was a master because I want to invite my friend Doug on here, but I don't know how to do that. I want to have a couple of people because Doug lives really close to me and he's always working on different stuff. It'd be cool if me and him could sort of talk back and forth and see what he's capturing, see what I'm capturing, but I got to figure out how to do that stuff. That would be cool. I know he'd be up for it. I need training on live streaming. Let's see how many frames we captured now. 18. I think this is going to look really cool when I get some calibration frames for it. Got the veil over here, Pickering's triangle over here. It's going to look cool, and maybe I'll rotate it so it looks like top and bottom. I don't know. I think that's a cool way to look at it. I can't wait to get more data. That's going to look sweet when I'm done. I don't think I captured the Black Eye Galaxy. I don't remember that one. Yeah, super cool. But definitely the ADU is way too high. It's still more than double what it should be. So whether or not this data is going to be keepable, I am not sure yet until I can really see how good data looks. So I'm definitely going to capture this on across a few nights so I can compare good and versus what today looks like. I will do a HA and oxygen. These supernova remnants look really good, mostly with just two filters, HA and oxygen. I'm all stuffed up. Usually I take allergy pills right about now, but they'll knock me out, and I don't want that to happen yet. Guiding is 0.90 on the CGX and 1.14 on the EQ6R Pro mount. And there are the two rigs. The only thing is this one is going to be doing the meridian flip. It will be in 2 hours, and I will be asleep by then. That's when you just keep your fingers crossed, hope the telescope flips itself and restarts okay, and you wake up in the morning and you hope it ran all night. That's when the automation comes in, and you just hope you got it right. I never did figure it out. No, I didn't figure out what happened with that. All I can think of is that it came earlier and I missed it. Maybe it came 30 seconds earlier and I didn't even notice. Let's see if the clouds are getting any worse. Huh. Nope. Did you guys know I'm on TikTok, by the way? I've been secretly using TikTok for about a year, not telling a lot of people. Some people have discovered me there, but I kept it under the. I tried to stay under the radar. I'm a TikTok user. I don't know if any of you guys use TikTok. What do you think is a good starter I don't know. What do you guys think is a good starter telescope? If budget is a concern, you can actually use just a camera DSLR and a star tracker for just a few $100 to get started and see how you like it. I'll be with you in a moment, guys. I gotta check a couple of things. I'm gonna take a look outside really quick. Hang on one second. The sky looks pretty dang clear. And the reason I mentioned TikTok is because I recently hit the 500,000 mark. I have 500,000 followers on TikTok. That's why I'm bringing it up. I kept it quiet, but it's kind of embarrassing to be using something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old for it. But if you want to see some astro stuff from me, you can see it on TikTok too. Aussie accent? I'm not very good with Aussie accent. Everything is meaningless and we're all going to die. That's Dylan for you. Everyone knows Dylan. Hello, my name is Dylan. I'm a scoundrel. Everything is meaningless and we're all gonna die. I can't do it. I was trying to do an accent with my Cocoon Nebula. Da Cocoon, yeah. Knee scratchers. Right, yeah. More arrogance, right. Hello, my name's Dylan O'Donnell. I'm great and you're not. No, I'm kidding. I'm Chevy Chase and you're not. Nailed it. What are we looking at that for? I have captured. If I captured the sombrero, I did. I did capture it this year. Let's see. Astrophotography. I captured. Where is it? I know I captured that with with the RASA. A little bit small with my wide field view, but there's the sombrero and some colorful stars next to it. I thought it came out pretty cool though. That was when was that? Definitely this year. That's one of my favorite galaxies, and it's really bright. It's just a fun one to capture. You guys want a little quick tour of everything I've captured this year? Check this out. This is the Bat Nebula. Everything here I've done this year. And that was the Bat. The Cocoon and the Fart Trail. Everyone knows that one. I captured the Crab Nebula this year. That's a recent one I just did, the Cygnus Wall. The Elephant Trunk. I might go back and reprocess that one. I'm not too fond of the colors now. It looked good at the time, but now I want to redo it. Another view of the Elephant Trunk. I like the fish head. I like how that one came out. Oh, a bunch of galaxies in one here. Oh, that's the Headphones Nebula. I've been busy this year, capturing a lot of stuff. Oh, there's the ISS transit. We already saw that. The Leo triplet. And this is one got me a NASA astronomy picture of the day, an APOD, thanks to this nova that I didn't even know was in the picture. And I thought it was just another bright star until I saw later, oh, I found out on Instagram, hey, that's a nova. And then I submitted it for APOD, and it became an APOD. The Whirlpool Galaxy. More galaxies. You got the Bode's Galaxy, the Cigar Galaxy, and I think that's Grayland. There's another galaxy. I forgot the name of that one. More galaxies. Croc's Eye Galaxy, I think. The Pinwheel Galaxy. I've been busy. Sombrero Galaxy. Markarian's Chain. That was Medusa Nebula. The Moon. That NGC 7822. The Skull. The Orion and Running Man Nebula. The Owl and the Surfboard Galaxy. Dang, I've been busy. All this year, that was the Owl, the Sun, the Wizard. Yeah, all that from this year. I've been a busy boy. Garland. Yeah, okay, that's it, the Garland. Can you do a walkthrough on how you submit an APOD? Hang on one second here. How do I submit an APOD? Let me show you. APOD. I just submitted one for APOD, my Cygnus. Wow, here's the email. If you can just take a snapshot of that. APOD submission. I send it to these two guys, which is on their website. And all I said for this is, please consider my image of the Cygnus Wall and the North American Nebula as the astro pick of the day. Thank you for your consideration. I'd also like it to appear in the APOD discussion forum, or wherever you see fit. Here's more information. And this is all I do for all of my APOD submissions. So it really, not a whole lot. If you have anything to say, I don't usually give them a good description, but maybe they would appreciate a better description. But that's what I do. I don't know who asked for that, but does that help? So that's I hope that helps. Now this is embarrassing. I'll show you this one. This is crazy. This is the one where I actually got an APOD. Let's see. I sent first I sent let's see. First, I sent an email. Let's see. I sent them this picture 3 times because the first time I didn't have. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to show you. I sent them this one 3 times. The Nova picture. I sent them this Nova picture without knowing this was a nova. Then I replied, I said, hey guys, I just found out this is a nova picture. I mean, this is a nova right here. And then I sent them another picture. Hey, I put a label on it for you. And then I think I sent it one more time to make a quick. I sent it 4 times. That was embarrassing. And I apologize. Sorry, that's the last time I'm sending you this. And I thought they're either going to block me or they're going to give me an APOD. I think yeah. I said, I totally apologize for this. I promise no more emails. That's what a pest I am. So. Oh, I went through an autofocus here. Full-time astrophotographer. Sure, I'm retired. I know. It seems like I'm not retired. I do this so often. But I don't make any money off of it. We're up to 23 pictures now on that one. How is YouTube helping? Not much. Wow, we still got 115 people watching. You guys are awesome. I can't believe there's that many people still interested. Thank you. I appreciate that. APOD. Let's stack some more of these. Oh. Let's keep all of them. Check all. Oh, let's turn this off. We'll keep them all. No calibration frames yet. So that was this is the one where only had 2 images stacked. Now we're going to stack 24 images. 24 images at 3 minutes each. Now we're up to 1 hour and 12 minutes of data. That's pretty good. But I'm really not a full-time astrophotographer because up until this live session, I really didn't do anything today in astrophotography. Except I used Instagram. Now, Trevor from Astro Backyard, I don't think a day goes by where he's not working on something, whereas I go multiple days without ever doing anything. We're stacking my latest Veil Nebula data. I'm glad you guys are talking to each other because I can't see all the comments. Let's see. Looks like there's some pesky stuff going on right here with the radar. Right there. I'm right here on the satellite. Oh, the ADU has fallen down to 1500 now. Now it's only double where it's normally at. You can see image 13 compared to image 26 on the Pac-Man. You can see how the Pac-Man is definitely, as the ADU drops further, the nebula shines a little brighter. You see that? Oh, it's definitely brighter in sub 26 compared to 13. It'd be nice if I could image the rest of the night. If the data keeps getting better and better, I'd be able to keep this data. No, I haven't captured a UFO. Oh, sliding roof, that would be nice. ADU, mean readout, same thing. The mean readout is a good indicator for how good your skies are. And ideally, I'd like an ADU around 700 or 800. If it's more than that, I'm either pointing too low, or there's haze, or there's smoke in the sky. So the conditions definitely are not ideal right now. '24. HA. Let's see how 24. Now this is 6 minutes of data. Let's see how an hour and 12 minutes of data looks compared to 6 minutes. Is that a big difference? What do you think? 6 minutes on the left, an hour and 12 minutes on the right. Oh, okay. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Ma. Let's see, a little dynamic background extraction, see what that does for it. And this is without any calibration frames yet. Ooh, here, let's fix this a little bit. That's a little bit too dark here. All right, now let's try something here. Let's make this nonlinear. I don't have StarNet on this PC. I normally do my processing on the downstairs computer that has all the latest features. Hang on here. Let's try something. 24. Make it nonlinear. Let's do this. Let's create a star mask. You gotta admit, even without any calibration frames, this data looks pretty good, doesn't it? No darks, no bias, and no flats. Oh, you got some good pictures of Jupiter. Nice. I want to get these stars out of the way. Let's shrink some stars down to size here. So there's the veil with 1 hour and 12 minutes. What do you think? Pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, I didn't see it when it was pink, but I saw on another smoky night when it was pink. Yeah, it was really cool. So hopefully, yeah, when I'm doing, when I incorporate oxygen into this, it's such a bright nebula for only 1 hour and 12 minutes. I think it looks dang cool. I think I'm definitely going to keep this data. Yeah, I think it's looking great. So keep on going, and I hope the clouds stay away. Here's me on the map. Let's see. But still, the clouds are over Lake Michigan. I think I've still got a few hours to go. The only thing is, I'm going to be going to sleep because I'm not going to be up for another hour and 46 minutes. I'm hoping that the automatic meridian flip will go smoothly. I hate to lose a half night of imaging if it doesn't. I don't know if I should stay up just to babysit it or not. Okay. Thanks, Larry. Thanks for watching. I'm starting to lose people going to bed. You know, I've gone too long when people start conking out on me. Good night, man. The strange brightness of I haven't done Jupiter since the Great Conjunction in December. So I haven't noticed anything about Jupiter yet. I'd like to start doing planets, but the thing is, when does Jupiter come out? Let's see when the planets come out. It's still is Jupiter out now? Oh, it's only 12:30. So here's the south. Oh, Saturn is right there. And there's Jupiter. I don't have a view of either of them yet. They would have to get to about... they would have to get to about... because of my neighbor's tree, they would have to get to about right there for me to see them. Where Saturn is, so I wouldn't have a good view until about 1:30. And the ADU is still dropping on the Pac-Man Nebula, so that's good. Hang on one second, I gotta see something. I'm looking at myself on my phone. I look really tired. I had a long day today. No, I've never seen a UFO. Well, I've never discovered anything, but I've definitely probably captured objects that are in the probably around 1 billion light years away. You guys want to see some stats here? Let's see my live stream stats. The it is not receiving enough video to maintain. Okay, let's see. The average watch time for you guys are hanging around 4 minutes and 47 seconds. And when you go, you're being replaced by somebody else. Current concurrent viewers right now is at 103. Some of you have been here a lot longer than that, but that's the average time. I just thought you guys like to see that. Betelgeuse. I've heard Betelgeuse was fluctuating. In your 30 minutes? All right. I am down to 94 people watching. I think more and more people are dropping off as it's getting a quarter to 1 a.m. Well, you know what, guys? I probably don't have too much to share here. I think it's going to be the same thing all over again. I'm going to let these go as long as I can, and I am probably going to tune out. So thank you for joining, guys. I had a lot of fun, and watch for me in the future. I'll probably hopefully have some good processed data when I'm done capturing these. I am really having a hard time keeping my eyes open. So thanks, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye. Thank you. See you later.